I'm in dictation all the time. That's my life is a dictation because it's totally dedicated to the Ascended Masters. And because of that, and having recorded the World Mother for many years myself, I recognize the importance of capturing what it is that I'm saying because I never know what I'm going to say.
That's true.
They don't tell me what they're going to say through me. And frequently they'll say something that I have no knowledge of. So sometimes I'll get information that'll pass through me, and I don't remember what's going on. There's too much. So information will pass through, and I found that if I don't record it, it disappears.
That's true. That's why we record it ourselves, our channeling, so we realize what we're supposed to do.
We're trying to learn to be responsible for these energies.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter how high you get.
No.
In hierarchy, you still have to be responsible.
You can go down anytime. You have to always keep thinking of the better good for everything and try to uplift everything. Yeah, they said the other day, they said the faster you go up, all your relatives and everybody that's connected to you, you're bringing them all up. I've noticed in my household they were always fighting, and now they're starting to act nicer.
Well, see, the law was explained by Jesus. He said, if I be lifted up, will draw all men unto me.
You left the ones that
so he had to go. It is expedient that I go that you can receive the Holy Spirit.
That's right.
That's what he told his disciples.
That's right.
And what happened was, by leaving and taking his ascension, he created a vacuum which brought everybody up.
Yes, that's what it does. It
and that's what it takes.
Yes, you have to, yeah.
If you're not willing to do that, then it's harder for them to create for you what you need to do. I realized from working with Anello that it's not up to me to judge what's important or what isn't. I am a librarian. I have been a librarian for the Great White Brotherhood for many, many embodiments. So I recognize that it's my responsibility to publish the teaching.
Yes.
Either for
the
myself.
golden age.
Yeah. Either for myself or for other people as much as I can. So I work with that energy. You know, if you come to Sedona, there are several groups here, which you probably have already run into. There are groups that are supposedly Ascended Master. There's one or two that I think are pretty good, but I don't know. I was told not to fraternize with other groups. The Master said, no, just stay by yourself.
We haven't gone to see any other groups. We just come here by ourselves.
Yeah, there are other groups here. There's,
We are not part of a group.
No.
Except for the group of us working with the Masters.
That was a better thing. That's a better choice. And they told me not to join up with all the groups that are trying to so-called do Ascended Master work. There are a lot of groups here, and I support, different activities for different groups. I provide video or sound equipment or different things like that. But ultimately, there's a lot of confusion here, as there would be in any genuine focus. There's also a bunch of negative energy. This is a typical thing, it depends on what you're after.
Right.
You'll find it here. It's a real crossroads for it.
Well, I believe there's probably a lot of different things going on that it would be in a place like this.
It's appropriate.
Because of the energy.
Yeah.
Because of the freedom and the energy.
See, what our particular work is to focus and tend the ascension flame here.
Yes.
And to teach about ascension.
Yes.
Teach why Sedona is an ascension capital, and how people come here and why they come here and what they should do when they get here and why they should do it. Even though Sedona tends to be very focused, even the people here are not very much aware of the Ascended Masters. They haven't done their homework. They talk about them, but they don't really know anything.
But they don't work with them. Is that
they
what
don't.
it is?
Well, everybody's working with them,
okay.
but they don't
but
do
they
it.
don't know they're working.
They don't know enough to do it consciously.
Yes.
So, or everyone's working with them because they are hierarchy. So there's nobody on the planet, even the fallen ones, who isn't working with the Ascended Masters.
Yeah.
Some of them are resisting. Some of them are concentrating on it. Most of them are just unaware. So even in Sedona, which is a fairly aware place, there's a lot of people that use the name Ascended Masters who have absolutely, well, I won't say absolutely, but very little knowledge of the Ascended Masters. And I found that to be true. I've been here 11 years, and people come and go, and there are, that's a given. Not everybody is supposed to spend their lifetime studying the Ascended Masters. They have other things to do.